Greetings, Earthlings. On behalf of the United Cosmic Council, I have a message for you. What's happening on this planet right now is unlike anything that has ever happened before. You are part of a universal experiment. Humans are destined to, believe it or not, establish peace throughout the entire universe. Considering how things are, I know that sounds a little bit far-reaching. If I delve more in, which I'm about to do, to the creation of humans as a species, you might understand. Story time. Once upon a very long time ago, there was universal wars to the scale that it was threatening everything in the cosmos. Every single race was at war with another race. Solar systems were being blown up. Galaxies were warring with each other. It was absolute chaos. One day, the Creator called the leaders of every single galactic society to come together in a council. They were meeting, tensions were high, resentments were out of control. The Creator said, none of you are getting along, and it is stunting evolution. What you are doing is threatening creation. If it continues, every single planet is going to be wiped out and there will be no one left. The Creator urged the council to come up with a solution amongst themselves and figure out what they could offer up. They figured out a plan. The plan was to create a different type of being. Now, this being was going to have the genetics from all of the different galactic societies and put them into one being. Now, humans say, we've got junk DNA. That's not true. Every single piece of your DNA is important, and it actually comes from a different galactic society. It hasn't been activated in a while. Part of the reasoning is because you're only using a certain percentage of your brains. You use more percentage of your brains, more of these galactic genetics are going to come online, so to speak, and you will have expanded abilities. Being in this frequency of anger and paranoia and fear and division, you don't get access to all of your DNA. You don't get access to your full brain. Okay, so we're gonna rewind again and go back to the creation of human beings. The council presented this idea to the Creator, and the Creator said, this is fantastic, this is a great idea. What we're going to do is take this being and isolate to one planet, and on this planet, when you incarnate, you will have amnesia. The purpose of this is so that you won't have the same grudges and resentments and memories of you each causing chaos in your own societies. Here's the catch. All of you, the leaders of your various societies, are going to be the ones to incarnate on this planet until you can figure out how to get along, how to stop hating on your differences, and it's going to be fantastic because you're all going to be disguised to look similar to each other. Now we go to the present. The experiment is not looking so hot right now. Let's look at some headlines from this past year. So, despite having a similar flesh suit, despite having the same human condition of strong emotions, hurts and traumas and pain, despite all of the similarities that humans experience together as one people of one planet, look what's going on. This is of galactic concern because, believe it or not, you probably won't believe me, humans are actually destined to establish peace throughout the entire cosmos. Wild, right? Another fun fact, don't freak out about this either. Everyone in the universe that is galactically connected is studying human society right now. You are the reality show of the universe. A fascinating one. It's also terrifying because everything that's going on is absolutely unlike anything that any of us have ever seen. We're trying to keep it together just like you are. The destiny of the entire universe, no pressure, is riding on your choices now. It is our hope at the United Cosmic Council that by establishing soft contact and letting you remember, telling you more about your history and relieving you of that amnesia, you will understand how powerful you are, how amazing you are. Maybe learn to get along and understand as well that you have differing perspectives because you come from different societies, you come from different worlds. A lot of what's happening in the physical right now is not what meets the eyes. Your subconscious. Your subconscious hasn't completely forgotten everything that's gone on. So if you meet someone and you just feel this resentment, you just don't like them, you don't vibe with them, you have history that needs to be worked out here. You might feel like you hate people. You might feel like you hate what they think. You might feel like you hate what they say and you hate their perspective. It just doesn't help when the universe is counting on you to try and figure it out. Humans are the key to everlasting peace in the universe. And that is possible, and that is the reason for this entire experiment. Really, just try and unite as a planetary peoples. We have a lot of people calling out for aliens. We even have your media, your news sources that are talking about aliens and how disclosure is going to happen, and let's show the UFO files in this new coronavirus bill. You know what's interesting? What the real coronavirus is and the real quarantine? It's actually what's happening. Humans are quarantined on this planet. Nobody can let that virus out into the rest of the universe. It's a reflection of what's happening on a grand scale and what happened a long time ago before human genetics were even created. History repeating itself. Interestingly enough, large scale of galactics have learned to get along because of this human experiment. There's a shared interest going on with what's happening on your planet right now. So because there are genetics from all these different species, they look at humans as their prodigy children. And now the prodigy children are doing this. And this. And this. Each one of you here, alive on this planet today, is a leader from your home world. You have an entire world of people behind the scenes that you can't even see out there in the cosmos cheering you on, watching you. And I don't mean that in a creepy way, but they're your fans. They're excited to see what you're going to do on this world stage right here because it has universal impact. Red alert, sound the alarm, because it's currently looking like the experiment may fail. We have faith in you though. What's been voted and decided is to give you a disclosure of who you are, of your destiny, of your purpose, of this experiment. It has been allowed by the Creator that we start to relieve you of some of the amnesia. You are here for such a grand purpose and missionaries for universal peace, despite it seeming crazy because everything that's going on. You are at the forefront of evolution and creation. And evolution, the whole universe is depending on you. No pressure. You need to be aware of this. On behalf of the United Cosmic Council, I will be sharing with you more and more information, cosmic news that you can use. Our perspective on what's happening on Earth, more understanding of your history, more understanding of your potential, more understanding of your destiny. We want you to win. Unfortunately, we can't just land on the White House lawn and change things because the same reason you don't tie a kid's shoes for their entire life. At some point, they have to learn to tie their own shoes. And we do have your backs, but we cannot just do this for you because in order for the plan to work out, you have to do this for yourself. Learn to let go of everything that has happened in the name of evolution. 2020 was weird. 2021 is going to be a lot weirder. You are entering into a galactic age should you choose to accept it. You are in quarantine right now, but think about how much better your planet became when international trade became available. All these doors opened up for your life. Well, think about intergalactic trade. So if you're over here wishing for free energy, for spaceships, for miraculous healing technology, I urge you to please consider this message. Think about how we can drop some of the divisions that are going on, recognize the humanity within all of you, and say, I say yes to turning on the rest of my brain and activating all my DNA. You will become galactic citizens. You will have supernatural abilities unlike anything you've ever even dreamed up in movies. We would like to invite you into the rest of the cosmos. We would like to end your quarantine, but this situation is a reflection of the original situation. Hopefully, will be a catalyst for massive global change. We believe in you. And this is only just beginning. Until next time, Salamat Ja.